Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Raven from Kingdom 945. So, as you guys know, this is a game, this is a war game. This is a game that's created by someone. Is this game unfair? This is my honest opinion. The experience I have on GOG, when GOG first created, since like 8 years ago, okay? Just put a number out there, like 8 years ago. This game is for non-spenders. This game is for spenders, right? There's a catch to this though, because the amount of players in each kingdom determine who you're gonna verse against another kingdom. I don't understand why people don't read about this game. People don't understand, like, yeah, this is a friendly game, it's a social game. You can play with so many people and have fun. Have fun in this game. The one thing about this game that upset many people, like myself, that maybe it's not their fault. 100% is not their fault because they don't know the game. Wait a minute, I want to see the. So everything that I experience in Juji, it is very fair. This is a fair game, guys, because like I mentioned before, you are committed to playing this game with an email address, something you can bind your email address to. So that's one castle, right? If you have any kind of knowledge in the game, that's your main castle. If you have 20 email address, you can bind 20 farm accounts, right? What farm accounts help you with? Farm accounts can get you big, okay? This is for non-spenders, all right? And if you have someone who actually know about the game, committed 100%, like myself, I try to explain everything that I know, the knowledge I have in this game. I don't keep things to myself, guys. I only does that. I do that in the very beginning of the kingdom because I don't know who I am talking to. I'm not sure if you're a friendly person. That's the way it is. It's the same thing like meeting someone in real life. You can't express everything you know or everything you like about your life and tell someone because you don't know that person. So let's just dive right in, guys. All right. So I see players that come and go. Um, they're not committed 100%. You guys gotta know everybody's different. Everybody's not the same kind of person. If you're talking to me and do I believe in sharing accounts? No, because you don't know that actual person. They can actually take your account right away, unbind it, bind it to their email address because people are different, guys, in this game. But remember, this game is all free. If you watch all my channel about a non-spender beating a spender, it's the knowledge, it's the things you know. Like myself, I read every little details in this game. Okay, my statistic, my statistic versing a a person that spent like $20,000, in the game, and I spend five. Um, this game is fair. The only thing that I disagree about this game is when it comes to migration. Migration is not fair, but everything else is fair in the game. Because migration doesn't matter if you're a spender, if you're a non-spender. When your castle, you have a castle level. That level is compared to all kingdom where you sit, where you stand, and which determine how much money you have to spend just to migrate. Okay. First, let's talk about the the KVK in the kingdom conflict, right? Because it's very important. People doesn't understand when you can't blame everyone. Like me, I'm not gonna sit here and blame people. I'm not gonna sit here and like say, oh, listen to me. You gotta actually do your own research. The amount of player in our kingdom determines who we gonna fight. Why are we getting a match versus a kingdom is like 5 or 6 years old? Why? Does GOG just put that out there because they want to destroy us? No. It's the amount of castle that we have in our kingdom and the amount of power level we have in our kingdom determines who we're going to fight. And a lot of people is not going to participate in the events, not 100%. I don't know what they're doing, but should you? Yes, they should, but they don't know anything about this. Okay, so I try to explain to people because I have so much experience in this, guys. I mean, like, I spend thousands of dollars, not just this kingdom, but in my other kingdoms. And you never, well, you won't be in a kingdom for 3 months and then you have to verse a kingdom that's 6 years old, right? No, that's not possible. But then, on the other hand, you have to actually look how many people is in the kingdom and how the total power combined. So the total power combined, people are nice. I understand people play this game with feelings. I play this game with feelings too. If you're committed to this game 100%, I will commit to this game 100% with you. I want my people to survive. In order to survive and have fun is when you play the events. And if you don't play, like, just say you're a regular alliance event, it's fine. But you have kingdom conflicts, you have ultimate alliance campaign, and you have kvk. So should you not participate in those three main events? You have to participate because your castle matters in this game. Okay, this is the reason why, like, we have a disagreement in the kingdom right now, because people don't understand. You can't just park here and pretend you're not part of the kingdom. This is why they call it kingdom versus kingdom, kingdom conflict versus kingdom conflicts. It's a kingdom. Every castle matters. You can't just park it here and come online and talk to your friends and just go back offline. You can't do that. Okay? I've been trying to explain to these people all the time. All right? I'm not a mean person. I'm not a bad person. I'm not there to try to kill you. But if you taken the fun out of my game, I'm gonna be upset. It's because I have experience, I know about the game, and this game is fair, guys. If you're not committed to participate in those three events, you shouldn't be here. This is not like Street Fighter. This is not Mortal Kombat. You don't just download a game not knowing anything. That's why you have to talk. That's why you have to talk to your alliance member. You have to talk to people who does have experience in this game. Why does it matter? Right? We had a person in here just left and attack a different alliance. My mail to my members, like, if you're not active, you're not gonna participate in the events, I'm gonna have to kick you out, plain and simple. And I'm gonna have to, like, zero you because your power level does matter to the kingdom. I'm not trying to be the bad guy. I did not burn people when I first played this game in Kingdom 945. I did it before in my other previous kingdom because I just want to kill. I mean, where do you find a game where you could just actually kill people? Not really. You know what I mean? So that's the way I was having fun. But this is my insight my whole experience in the game where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna save money this time. I'm gonna fix all the mistakes that I've been making throughout GOG and try to have fun. Try to have fun with these people out here. But seems like a lot of people don't understand about the game. This game, the only time you'll struggle with this game is when you try to reach a castle level 45 as a non-spender, right? But it's free because see, the thing is, when you try to reach a level 45 with no money, right? With no money, it's good. That's a good thing. You didn't reach castle 45 with no money, or castle 49 where it have T14s with no money, because you're gonna unlock your opponents to have a tier 14 in this game. This is why I'm still castle level 46. I'm not gonna move up. Why am I gonna move up? My whole entire kingdom, we only have a few level 44. Are they gonna participate in the kingdom? I mean, in the events? I don't know. It's the same thing happened in last KVK. 50% or more of the people here did not participate in KVK. And I was upset because, look, I am making the points for myself, right? But why is nobody else is making points for themselves? Because the rewards. Why should I always get the rewards for myself and not other people getting the rewards for themselves? Because that means I'm going to be struggling fighting other people all the time. So everybody is always depending on me. If I don't get online, we lose. Plain and simple. Because the matchmaking is never going to be fair, the amount of kingdom. That's why each and every kingdom in this game has only like 20 active people. You're not going to fight 100 people during KVK. You're going to fight 20 or less. You're going to fight 20 or less. Why are we challenged with a kingdom that's 5 or 6 years old? And we're only in 3 months in this kingdom, and we're fighting a kingdom that's 5, 6 years old. See, people don't understand that. This is not a friendly game. It only could be a friendly game when everybody is committed 100%. But, I just want to make this video, this live stream to tell everybody this game is super fair. The way that I explain it in my channel, the way non-spenders can get every materials. Look, I'm going to go in here. So if you have, just for instance, if you have 10 farm accounts like me, look, these farm accounts are sitting here, right? What is these farm accounts good for? It's good for resource. You don't have to, if you're a non-spender, yeah, these farm accounts have to be split. The reason why they have to be split, because if you take in all these 10 farm accounts and gathering here in silver, what about your iron? What about your food? What about your wood? Wood is always good to go in here. Welcome to the market stall and exchange it for a lot of things. This right here is a plus. You need that. And farm accounts, all you have to do every day in a farm account. Okay. You see here. Veterans Reunion. You have to do this with a farm account. You get your, just one of this, you get your DIY chest. This is your badges, right? That's all you gotta do. Then, your spirit mine. You don't have to even go here. Remember, farm accounts is just farm accounts, all right? You don't even have to go here. The middle section where you get all your star flakes to enhance your castle, you don't need to do that. This is a farm account. All you have to do is focus on this. Catacombs for resource. resource right there. Millions of resource every day. Okay. And what can you give your farm accounts? I mean, what can you give your main accounts? This is what I don't understand. Look, you have to get this because if a farm cart able to do instant gather, wow, it's a miracle. Everything be done so quickly just to gather whatever you need per day. You have to be like Lord 41 or something like that. And then this, your serum. You can exchange this any day. You always have to get precision parts because you want more march. You want more march in your farm account and you want less troops. You don't have to have a lot of troops. Expand your march, less troops. That's how you do it. Okay? Because they're gonna eat up all your food. It's super simple. Like, and then when you go to raise a bounty. Everything start off from raising a bounty. Okay? This is why I say the game is so fair. Because when you go and raise a bounty, everything that you need for the events, um, pirates events, 50% events is right here in front of you. Okay? Right here in front of you. What are you going to do when you're a castle level 30? When you have farm accounts that can actually give you badges. Go here. Get rid of it. 493 badges. I mean, 493 points. It's super simple, guys. This is why I say the game is so fair. Because if you don't need the badges or the badges is extra, get rid of it. Look, you get all this. And when you're raising a bounty at 54,000 coins, 54,000 coins, you get the best of the best. Okay? But you have to focus. Look, if you want airship 6 in the very beginning and get the canyon, look at this. It's right here in front of you. 110,000, right? Do that every single day because you can do this once a day. 24 hours a day, you can get the cannon right here. This is it. You want to get your main castle, you know, your Lord XP right here. You can do it every single day, 24 hours a day. It has a cooldown of 24 hours, which you can actually raise a bounty 7 times in a week. 7 times in a week. You know, while people was working on some other things, I was working on my damage. Intensive gear, level 5. If you have 8 of those, you can combine it. You get 1 level 6. Now you got to go to your airships. Why is very important. And like I say, everything is free. You just have to really focus on, you know, see, look, right here. In the very beginning of the game, this was like, when I had this level 6 in the very beginning of the game, it was less than 2 months. 2 months, because every single day I went for airship. I went for my intensive gear. Why did I go for intensive gear? Because I want to be the strongest. I want to make sure I'm going to be alive. People is not going to kill me. I work on my damage, I work on my statistic, and I always waited for the opportunity. I don't just go up on castle level. That's not what I do. Because I know the game. But like I say, in the very beginning, I don't know who the people that I'm living with in this kingdom. I'm not sure if you're a bad guy. You're going to be rogue all the time like some people. I don't know who you are, right? But I always try to help 100%. My knowledge, my experience, and my thoughts of the game, the game is, trust me, the game is fair. The only time I think the game is not fair is migration. Because at level 46, I am ranked in the whole entire kingdom. And I believe that I will have to pay $3,000 at this level to move to another kingdom. So I'm going to stay at level 46. Not only that it can help me migrate to another kingdom, it will also help me from stopping GOG to matchmakers with people that is higher than us. Because as soon as there are a tier 14 troops unlock, you will have to fight a tier 14 troop that will be your opponent. But you don't know the rest of their kingdom, because it's gonna be big, because we have all these people here that's living in the kingdom. They're not doing nothing. All right. We just had a little argument yesterday, right? Like these people here, 50% of them didn't fight KVK. So now, do you see the pressure of somebody who actually want to win KVK? You have to win KVK. Why are you playing this game and you don't want to win? Why are you playing this game and you missing out of the three major events that your Lions have to play, have to participate? I didn't come to a kingdom where I'm sitting here and just let somebody take the crown. I was thinking about burning the kingdom down because I was so pissed off. But you know what? I'm just going to say nobody deserved the crown. I am not passing the crown anymore. I'm not going to do it. I've been so nice to the kingdom. I made kingdom peace here. And since I'm the strongest person, I never attack anybody in the beginning. And I pass the crown around. Like everybody has the opportunity to be crowned here in my kingdom. But then when it comes to KVK, nobody want to fight. Like half of the people. Now don't tell me the same half of the people didn't fight the first KVK. So you missing every KVK. What kind of excuse you gonna tell me? Like, what, you was at a birthday party every KVK? Or this a Christmas party every KVK? Or a New Year party every KVK? No. Like, like I don't get it. Why? Why? You should know the game before you even download the game. You know, like I said, this game is fair. Everything that you need is right in front of you. You have to understand. This game does not rip you off. If this game rip you off, it will never be a game here in the US for people to download and play. Okay? This game doesn't rip you off. Nobody tell you to spend money. Nobody to tell you to download and just park your castle here. Nobody told you to do that, right? There's a lot of people that tell me like um or say in the game like there's no communication. So I'm not gonna participate. Okay. So what we was playing? We was playing UAC. UAC, you gotta protect your treasure, right? So this whole entire time where we protect our treasure, you see lions going over all over the place. We all fighting here to protect our treasure. This person sitting right here going like, there's no communication. No, he's just a loser. He's scared. He's scared to lose troops. Like, hey, UAC, you don't lose troops. You lose healing speed and gold. If you can't heal, then you wait till the event's over. You get all your troops back. Like, what are you afraid of? So I don't understand why would you download this game if you have no idea what you're supposed to do here? All right. And even though if you download this game, you don't know what you're supposed to do here, ask someone. Just ask someone. Okay? This is not a game that will rob you. Like me, I spent $5,000. Nobody made me to spend $5,000. Nobody can tell me to spend any kind of money in the game. I am willing to spend $5,000 because I understand the game. I understand that other people don't have $5,000 to spend. So be it. Everybody can still live in peace as long as they participate. If you're not gonna join the events, why you want to be an alliance for? Why? Be a solo castle. Go somewhere else. Because they don't know some people doesn't know the GOG algorithm. If you're not in a kingdom where you have to participate in Kingdom versus Kingdom. Anything that involves Kingdom versus Kingdom, you have to participate because your castle level, your power level does matter. A lot of people was like, "Oh man, I don't know, I'm not too strong enough." Okay, you don't have to participate. When we know that you're not strong enough, you don't have to participate. I don't want you to go out there and get killed. But when you are strong enough and you're supposed to participate, don't tell me you got 5 birthday party, you missed 5 KVK. That doesn't make any sense. Because a lot of people just, I don't understand what happened to them, but a lot of people is not new. They're not new to the game. They've been in 5 KVK. They see it all. So don't come here to my kingdom and say, well, this is not my kingdom, but don't come here to the kingdom that I'm in and say, oh yeah, we all living in peace in this kingdom. And then you find out that kingdom only has like 20 or 30 players. Why that kingdom only have 20 or 30 players and the rest quit? Because nobody explained what this game about. Nobody explained it. Everybody has to quit beforehand. I'm here to tell everybody, like, hey, you want to have fun? Do this, do that. Nobody's going to kill you. I'm not there to hunt nobody down. I didn't hunt nobody down. Like, this kingdom is living in peace. But you're not going to park your castle here and not do anything. Because I'm going to have to zero you. I got rid of, look at this. I got rid of Castle 43 that's in my alliance. I got rid of Castle 41 that's in my alliance. I got rid of a lot of big castle because I understand the game. I understand the algorithm. You have to get rid of these people that's not participating because your opponents in Kingdom Conflict and KVK is going to be big players because the amount of power we have, the amount of castle level we have. So if they're not going to participate, why keep them? They're useless. They're worthless. I'm not trying to be mean. That's common sense. You're not gonna call GOG up like, hey GOG, yeah, 80% of my alliance is not gonna fight. 80% of my kingdom is not gonna fight. So can you give us like maybe a kingdom 947 when we're 945? No, then they're not gonna do that. The game is already designed to match people power. It's already designed to do that, to match people power. This is how we all can actually fight somebody who's the same power level as us. So, people don't understand. But my thoughts of the game, guys, is this this game is fair. Trust me. The one thing that that it excite me the most is when I see people like myself before that spend thousands, I mean 30, 40 thousands of dollars. And then new equipment always come out. It's always announced it'll be out like a month later. And then you're gonna have to keep pumping the money into it. Like you're gonna have to keep pumping the money into GOG. That is your fault. That is your fault. Like before when I played this game, that was my fault. I'm not gonna hate GOG. I hate the way I was spending. So if I'm gonna go to my airship, I'm gonna go to my airship parts, right? Look at this. Airship parts. Prophecy Cannon 1. Prophecy Cannon. Prophecy Hall. Prophecy Hall 1 or 2. I'm not gonna move up. Why? Why am I not gonna move up? Am I gonna lose every fight in GOG? No. I'm not gonna lose every fight in GOG. I'm gonna win. Because they're not gonna match us with somebody that actually can destroy us. That's not how GOG goes. So, and then if I go here, if I go to like the Musketeer Challenge, if I go here, right? So we have the update. We had new guard weapons. Okay, look, R13 guard weapon, right? Look at this. What does it give us? What is the difference? All right, the damage is not even that much from the previous one, and then a couple months later, it's gonna come out again. Like, you're gonna keep dumping money into something like that? No, you don't have to, because they're not gonna match us with somebody that's gonna actually kill us. It's gonna be equally even power. That's what I want people to know. But when it's not an even power, is when all these people sitting in your kingdom, either you got to kill them off, or you got to actually talk to them and make sure they understand to participate. Because everybody has a fair fight. Everyone has a fair fight. If you're not joining KVK, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Last KVK, they had about the total combined. I don't want to just throw a number out there. The total combined, what I've seen so far, it was only about 14 castle that we versed. 14 castle. But we have like 150 here. 150. The strategy in the game, or in real life, if you was playing a war game in real life, or you was in a war in real life, if you cut off their food supply, can those people continue to fight the war? No, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. So in the game, it's basically the same thing. If you cut off their healing speed, if you cut off their gold, how can they fight anymore? How? You see what I'm saying? It's just common sense. We have all of these people that's sitting in our kingdom is not doing anything. All you have to do is send a march. Okay, they also send a march. They'll try to speed their march up. When they try to speed their march up, what happened? They lost their gold. They lost some of their gold. You keep doing that all day for a whole 8 hours, all day. Let them waste their gold. And even though they kill you, make sure you stack up the amount of heals. Even if they kill you, when they run out the amount of heal, or when you run out the amount of heals, they'll say, "Hey guys, I did all I can. I ran out of heals and I ran out of gold. You guys can take care of the rest." You just participate in the event. You did your best. You participate in the event. But we have like 150 in the kingdom, and we was only versing like 14 castle. See, a lot of people, if you don't know about GOG, if you don't know about Clash of Clans, you have to ask questions. You don't just sit there like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get killed. They're stronger than me." Then why are you here? Like, why are you here? I don't understand. Why are you here? If you don't participate in kingdom versus kingdom conflict, why are you here? This is not a welfare building. You just sit and collect welfare money. Why are you here? You making other people struggle while you're here. Because I play this game too long, too well to know everything about this game. If you can watch my channel, watch all of my videos, do I look like I'm a new player? No, I have experience in this game. This is the reason why I reveal everything, because I care about everybody that watch my channel. I care about my kingdom. I want us to live. But if you don't care, why should I care, right? That's why my kingdom is this kingdom is new. This kingdom is only 110 days old. Why are people not participating? Maybe because they're new, right? But if you're new, if you have other people that has experience like me, I would try to talk some sense into you. Like, "Hey guys, I played this game for years, 8 years ago. Like, I know everything about this game." I try to help people, you know. But like, I just want to say, like, this is my thoughts about GOG. It's a fun game, guys. It's a fun game. especially when you have somebody like me in this kingdom, because you will not get a person like me in the kingdom who explains to you everything about the game, everything about the statistic, everything about what's matter. You're not gonna get another Raven here in the kingdom. You'd be lucky if you get somebody like me in the kingdom who doesn't kill anyone, who doesn't take advantage of their power and zero everyone. That don't happen. That never happened in GOG. Look at everybody video. Look at the past kingdom. You don't get that. That's why I'm saying, like, these people that's living in my kingdom, they're lucky. They're very, very lucky. Because when somebody that actually know a lot about this game and spend money, they will eliminate any castles out there. They're abusive. They just attack everyone. But I'm not like that anymore. And I try to help people here. Like, I don't understand why you can never participate in the event and make the rest of the kingdom like suffer. That's not right. But when you try to talk to some sensitive people, they get all mad. Like, oh yeah, you want us to leave? You want us to, yeah, when migration come around, you want us to leave? You barely could spend $5 in a game, and you talking about you're gonna leave during migration? Yeah, sure. Yeah, people are tripping. Like, do you think I'm really stupid? Yeah, I'm gonna get up and leave with my alliance when migration come. Hmm. How much money do you think that is? Just to migrate. A farm account. How much money do you think that is? A farm account. How much to migrate a farm account? How much is to migrate a castle level 30? A farm account is already a lot of money. And now you're talking about castle 30? Or your castle 35? A castle 40? You think it's like $5? You think it's $50? Yeah, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. I've been there, so I know. People that doesn't understand the game and they don't know how to lead people in this game, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here trying to play the innocent one, try to play the nice person. Oh my God. Oh, this game does not have feelings. It only have feelings when everybody unite. Then I will have feelings for you when you unite. But if you doesn't unite, I don't have feelings for you because you're ruining my game with my alliance. This is the whole algorithm. Like, I want to teach people. It's like being on YouTube or create a YouTube channel, right? You have to be committed 100%. You know what I mean? It's super simple. Everything here is free. Everything here is free. If you have time to wash your hand, you have time to clean your dishes. Right? If you have time to sit somewhere, you have time to pick up anything that you left. It's common sense. It's 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. You can't log on for 5 minutes. And you can't log on for like 10 minutes or an hour just to show your commitment. No. Don't give me any kind of excuse every KVK. This is not right to the kingdom. This is not right. We can go around right now. So this is my kingdom. This is my alliance. So my alliance right now, the total active people in my alliance is like 30 people. We can go to XXX. Okay. Now let's go to XXX. Yeah. Triple X. 100 people. Okay. You can tell who's the main. The main. You can tell who's the farm. Okay. Every time somebody's over 1 billion power, you know that it's a main castle. All right. Because a lot of people doesn't know what they're doing. Then it's a farm. So the amount of player. Let's go to. Let's see here. Let's go to UTH. Okay. Now UTH is small. They have about 10 members. But the other 10 members come. They come. See? But they all come. They all come to the, KBK. So now let's go to KLN. Right? From KLN, there's only two people that joined. Two people that joined. He joined. KC joined. Right? C joined. Now, let's break it down to levels. You got 30 here. You got 30 here. You got 32 here. You got 31 here. You got 38 here. Why they didn't participate? Like, why? Why didn't participate? It's just common sense. Okay, so you had a birthday party on one KVK. Not every KVK you have a birthday party. Like, we all came here to enjoy the game. This is a war game. Who doesn't want to win a war game? Like, who doesn't want to win? I don't want to be a loser. That's my thought, guys. I mean, what I'm gonna say? Like, I don't know. I like 100%, man. Like, oh shit. Sorry, guys. Oh. You can only be a nice person. Let's see. I want to push level 6 airship but lack in airship parts. What is the best way to farm this? You want to push level 6 airship but lack in airship parts. Who say you need airship parts? All you need to do is level up your what you call it? Precision parts. It has nothing to do with your... All you have to do is push this up. Once you push this up, the level 6 will be open. Okay? This will be open so you can add level 6. You just have to push the precision part. Are you still here? Yeah, that has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with airship parts. Okay? I don't have these airship parts to push my intensive gear level 6. So I want to push level 6 airship but lacking airship parts. Or do you mean the precision parts? Like I say, guys, like I don't know if you're in my kingdom or not, but if you go raise a bounty, okay? The reason why I did not get the cannon in the beginning, this is why I didn't get the cannon in the beginning. In the very beginning, I was focusing on my damage. Mad, that was in our alliance, was focused on getting the cannon, right? Oh no, not the cannon. He didn't focus on getting. He got the guardian shield. He got the guardian, right? So you have to be airship level 6 to get it. So I didn't focus on that because who the hell who give a crap about the guardian? Like minus 5% army damage received when you don't got a good damage. So this is what I focus on, and you could exchange. Look at this. 3,358. You got to remember, every single day, you can get 200, right? Let's put 200 on here. I want you guys to understand something. Okay, look. You got bounty parcel. You join the underworld gates, right? And this is the 200 in the very beginning. Do you need this in the very beginning? No, you don't. Get rid of it. So they give you 19,600. All right. Now you participate in the gates. The gates will give you bounty per cell. But look at this. What about this? What about your state affairs? Your state affairs already gave you 5 bounty per cell. Depending how many people that you need to help every day, every single day. That's how you get coins. That's how you get coins, right? Then you got your Marquis badge. You never want to lose your hero XP, your guards XP. You never want to lose your glory banners because they matter the most. Look at me. I didn't do infantry yet. I didn't do my barracks yet, right? But look at my my shooting range. My shooting range is max at 46. They give me all the damage. You gotta come here. This is glory banners. Okay, guys. Now, glory banners is very hard to get. That's why in my previous video I say do not trade glory banners. Do not give that up. Now, if you come here to this event, it only happens once a month. It's the Deep Sea Mystery. Now, you see my Deep Sea Mystery? Look what I put here. It's all glory banners, right? Don't put this in your farm account. Do not put this in your farm account. In your farm account, either you put the badges. 700 badge in one farm account, right? Because remember, the badges, you can trade the Marquis badge. This is your farm account. So I would do Marquis badge for here because they give you 1,400. 700, that's for your farm account. And then these last two here, 1,200 construction speed, 1,200 construction speed. Because if you look at the badge, they only give you 350, 350. The glory banners. Remember, farm accounts you have to treat like a farm, My insight and my knowledge about the game is 100%. I know everything about the game. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. You guys can watch all of my videos. I don't copy people video. I don't copy. You won't see anything that I explain. Maybe 2 or 3 things, but I don't know. It's nobody will explain to you how to survive, how to save money, how to save time in this game but me. Because I'm not a fake person. All right. This is not. I don't come here to pretend I'm your friend. I don't come here to pretend like I care about people because I'm a nice person. No, I don't pretend. I'm only a nice person when everybody participate because I know everything about the game. If you're willing to commit with me 100% in my alliance and play with me, yeah, my feelings will grow. I will have feelings for you. Okay? But when you come in this kingdom and you don't do anything here, why are you ruining the game for everybody else? Like, why? Leave. Just get out of here. Okay, we don't need you. Because the amount of castle levels and power level affects us when GOG make our who will be our opponents. That hurts us. You know, you can't play this game of feelings. 52 million. That's from KVK. That's not from killing my kingdom. This is from KVK. Okay? I don't do that crazy stuff here. So we're living in peace. I even tell my members right now, like, leave everybody alone. If nobody commit to KVK, we are gonna win KVK ourselves. But at the moment, it could be a month or 2 months from now. Just leave it alone. Forget about the crown. Just go get our points because our points give us intensive gear level 6. You know, it's very hard because when you raise a bounty for the intensive gear like level 5, you need to raise a bounty 2 days of that just to equal the level 6. Okay. Now, how many level 5 that you're gonna raise a bounty and get level 7. It does happen. Over time it does happen, okay? The people that spend so much money in this game, let them spend. Keep letting them spend. Because a lot of things are gonna keep coming out, keep coming out, keep coming out. They can't catch up, they ended up quitting. Maybe I was doing the same thing. But now in that case, I had a lot of kids. My kids were small back in the days. So, I wasn't being a great father, being on the game all the time. That's why I quit. But like I say, guys, like I learned my lesson. I spent too much money in this game, so I know 100%. You know, not trying to mislead anybody, but that's my thoughts of the game. This game is fair. This game is very fair. It's on you. Nobody tell you to spend. Nobody tell you as a non-spender to do this, to do that. You did it. And in my alliance, I always tell people to actually like remember, you work hard as a non-spender. You work hard as a spender. Before you do anything to your castle, that thinking you're getting the better damage, better statistic, think twice. Always sit back and ask yourself, because there's so many things in the game. You got airship parts, you got coat of arms, you got guard weapon, you got gemstone. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, gemstone. This is why in this recent event, so I did not have. Look at my guard weapon. Let me go to my guard weapon real quick. Look at that. I don't even have the new guard weapon. Look, I don't have it. Look at this. I don't have that. Look at this. Now let's go here. Time limit. Leadership. I mean leaderboard. Why am I already hitting endless mode damage? Look at that. Why? So I passed all the floor already. Why? Why did I get this? Now, in my gemstone video, I was telling people I left 4 arcane. Arcane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because gemstone is army damage received. Okay? It doesn't matter what primal you have. Primal it works as the max of level 7 arcane. It works just like that. All right? So when I click on my primal, none of these light up. Army damage received don't light up. Right? Because you guys got to know, this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. In order for you to get these light up, it's a lot of money. So don't be a fool. Would you throw my castle out of alliance because I don't know when I'll be active? It depends what castle level. If okay. So if you join my alliance, all right, the only thing that I can be sure of is you don't have any troops. That's the only thing. You can join the alliance, but you must not have the a lot of troops. Your power level has to be down. You can't have power levels. You can't have 3 to 4 million troops sitting in your castle. That's the problem with matchmaking between kingdom versus kingdom or kingdom conflicts. Like I tried to tell everybody before, just you can't do that. GOG, if you look at see, the thing is, if you guys wasn't here in the very beginning of the game, when the message came out, when the updates came out, GOG determined you fight a kingdom equal to your power. It makes sense. You fight a kingdom equal to your power. So when you're fighting a kingdom, half of your kingdom is not fighting, and then you're out there struggling because they match you with a kingdom with your power, and now half of your kingdom don't fight. Now you have to struggle. You know what I mean? So you can join my alliance. It's not a problem. But just don't train any troops. Make sure your troop number is low. I don't have any problem with that. Because I know everything about the game. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. It's just how GOG algorithm goes. You match a kingdom with your power. So, like I was saying with these gemstones, this is why I'm already in the endless mode. Nothing light up, right? Now, when I look at my arcane gems, these light up. My arcane gem, level 7. You can have it to level 6. Remember, you need 6 piece to light up. But the rest of these will act like your 6 piece. I mean, your 5 piece. It will act like your 5 piece. Okay, because it's a higher tier. It's an R17. So even though if this was like level 1 or level, just straight up primal, it will work as a level 6. This is why my army damage lights up. This is why my army damage received lights up. Another army damage received lights up. A lot of people struggle with the gemstone. A lot of people doesn't know about the gemstone. Everybody always want to go for the primal. Why? Right here, it tells you gemstone echo. Did it light up? If it doesn't light up, what's the point of having it, right? Because if this don't light up, what is this? This is just basic statistic. This is basic, okay? Basic will get you killed. I go to my reports. Let me see. I go to my reports. Next, we're going to talk about war guards. But I want to make another, maybe a separate video when we talk about war guards. Okay. So this guy, look at his stats. So he launched a march, like, oh, hey Misa, no, I'm not gonna kick your, I'm not gonna kick your castle out because you're only a castle 22. It doesn't really matter. So he launched a march of 1.6 million troops and hit my 3.1 million troops. Look at my war guard. This is my war guards. Look at my war guards, right? I want you guys to understand. This is my war guards, okay? Look what happened to my original war guard when he hit me. He sent 1.5, and I still have 3.2 million troops here. Look at my war guards. You see, it's kind of funny because these war guards was announced before these higher guards, not your war guards. So the war guards came out first. These guards came out first before they introduced these guards. So basically, they're old guards, but you have to read them all. Okay. If you go to your garrison guards, you got to read this guy. This guy is very, very good. You definitely want, but war guards is hard to get. Like, how are you gonna get this guy? How are you gonna get him at 6 stars? I don't care if you're spending $10,000 with recruitment banners. Tell me if you're gonna get a couple stars with this guy. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. If they come out with an event with this guy, then yeah, you can get him. So your troop have 50% chance of dealing extra damage to enemy troops each round. Remember, when they say each round, guys, it's the amount of time somebody hit you, okay? First round is 1 round. Second time somebody hit you is 2 rounds. It's the same thing like super reinforcement. When you do super reinforcement, if somebody go to the wall, because see guys, you guys have to read this, all right? So you see how super active activate super reinforcement 0, 10. Okay, 0, 10. When the game reset, it will reset it to 0, 10. But when the game doesn't reset yet, this is what happened. So let's read this. So consumption mechanism of super reinforcement attempts. Once the super reinforcement features activate, every time the estate is attacked and there are reinforcement garrisoned, one super reinforcement attempt will be consumed. That means you can actually reinforce someone 10 times and get hit 10 times. Every time you hit, if your reinforcement guards is stronger than the person you reinforce, it will actually show your statistic. Everything will against your statistic 10 times. And then after that, it doesn't apply anymore. So, and then they'll tell you, it'll reset. The use of a super reinforcement is limited to 10 times per day and automatically refreshes at 000 when the game reset. See, people have to understand, okay? So this is why, but other than that, when we go back to guards, so when I have my wall guards on, in my wall, I died, right? These are old guards. It is very good in the very beginning because you want your attacking guards, and you want some kind of wall guards to protect your castle, because these wall guards will actually give your troops benefits, good benefits, like basic infantry attack 40, and then they also give your defense for your cavalry and your distance. So it applies to everything, guys. In the very beginning of the kingdom, yes, they are good. But once the kingdom age up, they're nothing. They're crappy. That's why we go back to my report. So this is when I got my war guards in here. You see? This is my war guards. My war guards will not show me the statistic that I am very strong. You go read it. See, I lost my cavalry, my infantry damage. I lost my distant damage received. Okay. But so I wasn't paying attention. So I'm like, wait a minute. And he burned me. Like, this guy burned me. So I'm like, oh like saying to myself, excuse my language. Oh, I was like, oh shit. So then right away I switched right away. I switched right away. Put my best guards in my wall, and look what happened to him. See? Look at this. Back to my highest statistic. And he died. So then he stopped. He stopped attacking me. He was like, oh man. Like, I'm dealing with somebody who actually know the game. I'm like, yeah. So this is the reason why I set them back at my wall. I know he's going to hit right away because he burned me the first time, and it's only a matter of second he's going to try to hit me right away. But remember, the one smart move that I did that have my other attacking guards, I have. So I go back to my distant. Remember, my distant troops damage is high. I got 4 distant damage. I mean, distant guards. And now, if you go to Gascon, go to my constellation. Oh, it's there. It's active. Distant damage. It's active. So if I go to Giselle, oh, it's really active. And I got distant damage received, 10%. So that's my backup plan. Because I can hit someone with my Gascon and Giselle and still have my best two guards guarding my wall. And even if I send, look at this. Let's see here. I don't want to hit the wrong castle. So even if I send Even if I send my best two guards out of there, guess who is protecting my castle? It's Giselle and Gascon, because they're my second best troops. I mean, second best guards. So they're in. They're in. Even though it doesn't show, even doesn't show here, but once your guards, your wall guards, consider them as wall guards, when they left your castle, if you're gonna get hit, it's gonna, they will automatically set your second best guards in your wall for you, and those are my distant guards. So either or, if I send Gascon and Giselle out, these two will be in my wall, because my wall guards is shit. My wall guards is now let's go and look here. Now you see my damage. A lot of people don't understand the mechanic of this game. Up here doesn't matter. Up here does not matter. It only matters when your damage and your opponent damage is so close that everything else have to make a difference. This is why that's when this is very important. But other than that, this is where you actually consider yourself as a strong person, a strong fighter. Now you got the research. Research is always evolve with everything else, like distant versus cavalry. That's why this game is not for everyone. This game, you gotta have a good mindset, a good commitment. It's like a commitment to do anything. Like whatever you try to do, either go work out, jogging every day. You gotta have that type of commitment, because your people in this game need you. Okay, you can't just come and park your castle whenever you feel like it. It doesn't work that way. That's why if somebody actually are mad at you for some reason, it's because they know the game, but the way they don't explain it, how the way I explain it, even about statistic, I explain everything because I got nothing to hide. You come here, you could have the same exact damage, the same exact research, everything. I'll tell you where to put it, and if not, just watch my channel. If you don't remember, just watch my channel twice. Okay? This game is very fair. I want everybody to know. GOG made a fair game. Okay? Like when I made a comment on the bounty, like when I raise a bounty, like when people raise a bounty for something else that I don't think they should. I know they shouldn't, because people doesn't know about the game like I know about the game. And I'm not gonna tell everybody what I know, because I don't know anybody. My first 30 days in this game, I don't know anybody. You can't trust anybody. I'm not 100% like they about to attack me. So, but then a lot of people left the game, which is good. When people start leaving the game is good. Guys, trust me. When people start leaving the game in your kingdom is good, okay? Don't let everybody leave. Like, make sure you still have about 30 people in the kingdom. The rest can go. Trust me. You know, this is not a friendly game. So if you have 60 people in the kingdom, and then you're versing another 60 people in another kingdom, but 30 of people didn't show up, they're hurting you in your pocket, in your gold, because they didn't show up. So when people start leaving, it's good. It's a good thing. Trust me. Trust me on that. Okay? You'll have fun with the people in your alliance, believe me. I don't mind it. That's why I spend $5,000 in the game. I don't mind. Go ahead and quit. If you quit, like not logging back on, yeah, sure. Quit. If you think you're gonna migrate out of this kingdom, yeah, sure. It doesn't work that way. Because there's a lot of money you have to spend just to migrate. Especially when you have a Castle 35, Castle 40. Yeah, keep dreaming. That's what I like to tell people. Keep dreaming. You are really strong in your kingdom, mate. In order to win KVK, you need more people, more troops, of course. But there's people that doesn't even participate. That's a problem. You know, what is your castle level? Mac red? What? Castle level Mac red? I don't understand. You want to ask me that again? I'm not sure what you're saying. Castle level. What is your castle level max? Level Mac red? Well, yeah, I know too much about the game. That's why I don't want to level up. It's no point for me to level up. The higher we go up, we're gonna unlock um a different higher opponents. There's no point for me to level up. That's why I rather stay level 46. I can go 47, 48. I just can't go 49. 49 is tier 14. Once a person get 49, you're gonna verse a 49 in a 50. So it's not good. We would never have a chance to win KVK. That's the problem. That's the problem with this algorithm. But well, that's my whole thought about the game, guys. I don't know if people feel some type of way, if they think they know more than me. Leave a comment down below. You think you know more than me? If you think the way I explain is not correct, go ahead. Go ahead and challenge me. It's just common sense. The game is not gonna make you waste your time. You waste your time. Okay? The game is not gonna make you spend all this money. You spend all this money. Okay? You see something, you want to abuse it, you spend all that money. Like how I used to spend all the money. So it's up to you. Your decision. Everybody have a choice. You know, they're not gonna give you a fight where uh, you're only 3 months old, but they give you a fight with a kingdom is 5 years old. Why? Why? I was trying to tell everybody. It's the amount of power you have, the amount of castle level you have. This is why you fought a kingdom with only 14 people in it, and they're 5 years old. They have a lot of troop damage, and you don't. Why? Because the amount of troops that you have. That's what matter. The thing about this game, UAC, Kingdom Conflict, KVK. All you have to do is just make sure they run out of healing speed and make sure they run out of gold. They can't do nothing else. They can't heal. They can't do anything. Now they have to sit and watch. They can't even participate in the game anymore. See? Because they ran out of everything. That's our goal. We have 150 members, 150 castle here, versus 14 people in the other kingdom. Well, what are we supposed to do? We got to use strategy. But nobody want to show up for KVK. That's what happened. So that's the problem we have in this kingdom. Bro, why you don't Lord Cannon if it gives you 5? I don't need it. Like I say, I don't need it, bro. Because this is the whole algorithm. Like, okay, let me just make a point here. Okay. This was the person, this is what the people that we fought KVK with. Okay. Mind this dude, don't mind this one because I ran out of everything. This is like tier 1 tier troops, tier 2 troops. Okay, remember his name. Look at this. This is everybody that I fought in KVK. Okay, look at this. I killed over 28 million troops. And I started off with 3.9 million. I only had like almost 2 million T13s. The rest is all bullcrap. Don't need the cannon. Okay? Don't need the cannon. Don't need the guardian. Don't need nothing. Okay, look at this. Um, this was the leader. Kingdom is like 5-year-old. Look at this. Look at that. My damage received. Look at my research. Without research, your castle is nothing. You need research. Okay. Now, next guy. Look, this guy tried to hit me 3 times. He was pissed. He was so mad. This guy. Okay. And this was when I was weaker too. My damage already went up. But look, this is when I was weaker. You see what I mean? Like, you don't need it. Trust me. If I do need it, people will give it to me. But I don't need it. I never need it. Trust me. Because look, you got that's the overall damage. I understand. Overall damage. Army damage and army damage received. That's your overall damage. But without the true damage and without the research, you can wear anything you want. You're still gonna lose. Okay. Um. Who else? Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is when we had the mega rally. See, when we had the mega rally, like I'm already they mega rally with 8 million T13 troops. Okay. Because remember, once you're a T13, your opponent's gonna have T13s, and I already fought for 6 hours. Like I already fought for 6 hours. Like, why am I gonna leave the palace when we have 2 hours left? So just let them hit. I'm not gonna run away from the fight. What's the point of running away from the fight? Like I defended for 6 hours already. It's only 2 hours left. You know. But that's what I'm saying. This is the reason why we lost to these people. I did what I can, guys. I did what I can. It was like 14 castle. Nobody in my kingdom can actually win against one of them. They can't. But like I say, you got to use strategy. You gotta if you're gonna send a march to a tower, well, what people is gonna do? They're gonna try to overthrow you from the tower. They're gonna try to speed their march up, losing their gold. And as soon as they kill your troops are wounded. The troops are wounded. They're gonna use their healing speed. But we got like 150 people. They got 14. How many healing speed do a 14 players have versus 150 players? This is why they match us with a kingdom that's older than us. Like it's just ridiculous how people don't commit. People doesn't like I feel like these people that's in my kingdom are newbies. Like they're new. They have no idea what to do. And then when you try to like give them some kind of knowledge and common sense, they're going like, "Oh man, you're the bad guy." I'm like, "What? Why am I the bad guy?" Look, in the very beginning of this kingdom, I didn't attack anybody, and I didn't attack anybody now. So how am I the bad guy? The crown that I've won 3 times, I pass it around. Like like you guys don't see what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to have fun. If you're committed in this game with me 100%, I will have fun with you. That's when I have feelings for people that's actually committed with me. But if you're not committed with me in the kingdom, why? I don't have any feelings for you. You can leave. Go ahead and go. This is a war game. If you don't read, if you don't get the kind of knowledge or explanation from somebody, how would you learn about this game? You think you're gonna park here and let us suffer? No, that's not how it works in GOG. Same thing like Clash of Clans. Same thing like King of Avalon. All this game is all the same. It's all the same. That's why it's only like 14 to 15 or 30 people left in a kingdom, in every single kingdom. And the reason why GOG is pushing out statistics so fast because they came out with Kingdom Merge, Kingdom Migration. They're trying to get rid of all the older kingdom and keep on creating new kingdom for people to actually join and play, get it over again and again. That's it. And you see why the faster they give you, the faster you can find your statistic and your damage. It's because the ticket in Kingdom Migration is expensive. That's why. People just got to read. I mean, if you don't read, you don't know. That's why I know a lot about the game, because I read. I've been here from like the first year they created the game. You got to read. If you don't read, I'm sorry. If translation is bad, ask somebody. It's not. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying you got to ask someone. Even when somebody doesn't understand my video, I try to explain it more. I try to make another video similar to the same one, because I care about people. You have to understand. We all come from different places. We all play this game. We're all human. But if you're gonna sit there and telling me like, oh, like I'm wrong, oh, that's not how the way we living in my kingdom. And how many players in your kingdom? Oh, 30. No, why is it 30? Why is your kingdom is 30? Exactly my point. Why we have 150 people here and nobody participating, but all the 30 in your old kingdom participate. What about the 150 here? You see, when you dealing with people that just straight up dumb, like they're not a leader. They're not a leader. They don't know what they're talking about. They sit there and let somebody else fight. You sit there, you send reinforcement, and you thinking you know everything about the game. Why not? Why you're not number one? Why you don't make a YouTube channel and explain how do you to be how you get number one? How you showing everyone where to find the statistic, how to find it, how to not spend money on it. Come on, don't lie. That's the one thing that I don't like when people start lying. Like, come on, there's 150 people in my kingdom. 150 people. You know how many people that show up in KVK? How many people that show up in KVK? Less than 20 people. Less than 20 people. But we had 150 active people in the kingdom. That's sad. That's real sad. So we got 150 people active in our kingdom. The kingdom is 5 years old. They have 14 people. Was that a fear? Was that fair for us when GOG matches with another kingdom that's 5 years old and only have 14 castles? Yeah, it was fair. I swear to God, it was fair. We just don't have the amount of players, the amount of troops. I don't have unlimited healing or gold. It was only 14 people. These people that I killed over 28 million. These people was left with artilleries. They was left with artilleries. This guy was, the leader was like, man, a lot of my members was like left with artillery. They were so mad at me. They already had artilleries left. Like, and if you're telling me like 130 people could have joined KVK and help us out and drain them, it would have been an easy win. We don't have to have all these strong players. Like, oh man, it's so funny because I definitely ran out of troops. I definitely ran out of troops, and like 7 or 8 of them ran out of troops, so we only had artillery left. Sorry, guys. That was real funny. That was some funny shit. Like, man, when the leader was talking to me and he told me that, oh my god, I was laughing. I was laughing so hard. This is why they pardoned us with the crown. They gave us back the crown and stuff because we fought like we fought until we ran out of troops. Like I ran out. and I only had 3.9 million, and I destroyed 28 million. I'm gonna do it again. So when KVK come again, it's gonna come again this Saturday. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get all the rewards. I'm gonna go all the way up to 10th reward again. I'm gonna take all the rewards, but this time I'm not losing my troops because I'm not gonna fight and rally what people that we can't win with. We can't. They got higher. They got the higher amount of troops, and they got more troops than us. Why? I'm not gonna let my alliance die anymore. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna take over the towers. We're gonna bomb the crap out of them. We're gonna make our points. I'm gonna keep constantly hitting people, and I'm gonna make sure I get my points. That's it. I'm not gonna worry about the crown. I don't need the crown. I don't need that 5% army damage received. Trust me, I don't need it. If I'm gonna wear the crown anyway, what happened to all the other buff, like the training speed, the research speed, construction speed? You really don't need it. If you're smart enough, you really don't need it. You have so many already. And plus, if you want to really wait, you can wait for a consumption rebate, like right now. Consumption rebate for construction speed. And then 2 weeks later, it's gonna be a rebate for research speed. Trust me. That's how it works. The crown, it really doesn't matter. It's just to show that your kingdom have some, like, like some brave people. That's it. You commit 100%, you win. You get these buff. But if you don't commit, then that's it. Well, that's my thoughts of playing GOG. It's just how they determine who we fight, the things I know, and try to help everybody out in my kingdom. That's it. That's all I'm here to do. You know, it just got me a little upset, so I just want to make this video. But I want to try to make a video about guards because I'm not sure if Lito is watching. He asked me about guards. The wall guards was introduced before um before all the stronger guards like infantry, cavalry, and distant. So it's always better to have multiple of higher guards like distant infantry. And if you sending, like, say if you have like 6 high guards, if you're sending 4 of them out, those last 2 high guards will be in your wall. You know, it's better than wall guards because the only wall guard that's good is only the latest one. Like you come here, latest wall guards is Belringer. He's the only strongest wall guard. Him is nothing about, it's just straight up about damage. Okay, he's the best one. Reduce your troop damage received by 18.5. Remember, this is not even level 1 yet. For every 200,000 of your troops killed, inflict 1 layer of nightmare mark on enemy troops. And this mark can be stacked up by 11 layers. See what I mean? So this guy is awesome, but see how I don't have him yet. I didn't unlock him yet. Now the second one, reduce your troop damage received by, oh no, that's the same one. Remember, the when they say rounds, guys, this is the amount of time that you get hit, right? But you see, you got to read it all the way through. You can always leave like the top, the middle, top alone. If enemy troops are under suppression effects, your troops will be cheered, and their damage dealt will be increased by 3.75. So this is, I don't have them yet. It'll be more, right? Everything is always about your damage. Look, increase your troop damage dealt by 18.5. You see, this guy is all about damage. This guy was really like introduced at the same time, so he's like the best. And look at this, it's all about damage. When you click on the 5th skill, it's all about damage. But when you go to this guy, Wagner, he's damaged too, but then you lose the damage here. Like, troop have 16% chance of triggering dodge effect. I want to tell everybody, like, dodge effect. Now, they tell you have a 16% chance of, realistically, you want troops to actually have damage. Okay, this is only a chance. When they say chance, guys, chance. What is the chance? And they tell you the percentage of the chance. So if you're gonna put him as your war guard or put him to lead your march, it's a chance. They already told you it's a chance. You cannot lose a battle and then you're gonna message GOG like, hey, I thought these was the best troops, so I sent it out and I lost. You see what we put out there for you? It said chance. So okay, let's go to distant. All right, I'm gonna go to Margaret. Look, now she's different. She doesn't have that dodge effect, right? Distant troop has 65.5 to 37.5. Wait, 36.5 to 37.5 chance of triggering a critical hit is different from dodging. Okay, so you already know that she is who she is. All right, and then also she can give them a critical hit. So that's like extra damage right there, extra hit. That's different from what we just read. We read somebody who actually have a chance to dodge something. Like, what if he didn't dodge it? He dies. But you see, this is different. That's why these guards, if you read it 100% correctly, she's strong, but critical hit. You have all these chances to hit them like critical hit. So she's good. Not that dodging stuff. All right. Go here. Your troop have 50% chance to deal extra damage. Okay. So she's not weak. She's not all about that dodging. She's there to actually cause more damage and reduce your troop damage received by 37.5%. Now let's go to the latest one, Mazera. Now this girl, she's crazy. Why is she crazy? Because all of her damage, her distant troop damage received damage by 37, right? Maxed out at 10%, level 10. And now look at her damage received, guys. Same thing, 37.5. Same thing. Then you look at the rest, not even close. Let me see here, not her. 34, 35. When you get this up to 10, that's 35. Critical hit. Giselle. Giselle is at 32.5. 35. See what I mean? But she's at 3-star. She's at 3-star. That means constellation comes in play. Look at this. Distant damage received. That's big. Increased rifleman damage dealt by 7.5. All right. Not just that. That's just when it all glows. That's what you get. But you get these. You get this. Distant versus cavalry damage. Plus 9%. So when you go to your reports, you look at your reports, right? Go to your reports. Remember, this is everything, okay? Not only your distant damage, but your distant versus infantry, your distant versus cavalry. That's why if you look at an older kingdom, somebody who does spend a lot of money, you see them. They have like crazy 70%, 80%, 90%, 100%. Because their constellation is all filled up, their research is all filled up, their troop gear, their guard gear, everything. Because the attribute, the second attribute, will actually increases the amount of like distant receive, distant versus cavalry. Everything is all in here. That's why my other video, somebody left a comment in my video that they couldn't combine it. The reason why I say combine, guys, because I'm not gonna say something where people don't understand what I'm trying to say. Combine is a simple word. When you use fusion, who the hell know fusion? Like what country out there can actually translation is bad in this game. It's bad on YouTube already, and it's bad on this game. So yes, to fuse a red gear, a red troop gear, you gotta have two of the gold ones. You gotta unequip it. They both have to sit right here. And when you click on one of them, it's gonna ask you to fuse it. I don't want to say it like that because not a lot of people is not gonna understand what is fuse. So I didn't say it like that. But let's get in here. The gold one works too, guys. The gold one, oh yeah, the gold is awesome. Okay, but it's just random. It's randomly because the gold one, gold quality gear, it tells you right here, gold quality. Just have a gold one. You're gonna receive this regardless. But look, gold quality gear items gain 2 random attribute upon crafting. That means if you have all this gold material, as soon as you click craft, as soon as you click craft, you get 2 random one down here. It could be something real good. Distant versus carry, carry versus distant, or carry damage received, or extra damage received. Extra damage is randomly. But if you have two guys, if you have two of the gold one, 2 belts, unequip it, leave it right here. It's gonna ask you to fuse it, right? It's called fusion gear. It's gonna ask you to fuse it, and then you have to use the volcano stone to actually fuse it. So, but you should have it already. I mean, you keep playing the game, you'll get it. And then boom, you get up to 4 attribute. 4. Okay? That's why I was telling people it's massive because you got 4 piece here. You got 4 piece. You never know. It can give you out of these 4 piece right here, you never know. You can get carry reverse damage 40%. Boom. Like, who the hell is gonna beat you? It's all by luck. It's all by luck. Now you go to the guard equipment. All you have to do is read it, guys. All you have to do is read it. Everything is right in front of you. Okay? So now you read it, right? People don't really pay attention to this. And the reason, look, you didn't pay attention to the blue, the purple. You didn't pay attention to it. All right? So you see this? Bonus attribute 10%. Bonus attribute 1%, right? Now let's go back out. Go look at my purple ones. My purple ones. Now you see? Now this is your whole overall. You click on any individual, right? Any individual. Now why? Oh, why you only see 3? 3. 3. 4. Bonus attributes right here, guys. See that? So a lot of people don't focus. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, in order for you to understand each and everything GOG put out there for you, you guys have to read it. Okay? This is not the same thing like troop gear. Troop gear, it has to be the gold. It has to be the red fusion gear. But when it comes to like guard equipment, that's your bonus. Once you craft it, you get the bonus. It's there. Like, you think to yourself, like, man, why? Oh man, I got 5 extra damage received. And then this piece was only for distant damage. This piece, you go look at the helmet, it's only for distant damage. But this is your bonus. But a lot of people don't see it that way. This is the reason why in the very beginning of the kingdom, I worry about purple. Purple is easy to get. All the purple is easy to get. Now, if you get that bonus, you get that bonus. If you don't, you don't. Look at her. Look at her. You see my helmet here for her? I don't get the bonus. It's all about luck. It's all about luck. If you do want to actually like disassemble this and do it again, you might get the bonus. But you're going to lose it because you're going to have to actually synthesize it again. You're going to have to, because it's not going to give you everything that you spent, right? For the gear. I mean, yeah, for the equipment. This is why I was showing you guys in my other video. You guys have to focus. You guys have to read. So I craft. I mean, Um, I forge. You see, this is 6. So I forge 12 of these, right? For 2 of my main distant guards because I lead them into the battlefield. And I was only this. I'm looking at it like, oh man, I'm trying to get the bonus and I couldn't get it. But do I want to actually disassemble it? Like dismantle it? No, because that's not going to give me all the pieces back where I can actually go back in and just try to forge it again. It doesn't happen that way. You're going to lose it. So out of like these out of these 12 equipment, guard equipment, I only got 2 bonuses. You see what I mean? Like the March capacity is 0.50, is it's nothing. But this is a big deal right here. Distant damage received, -5, that's big. That's awesome for purple equipment. So that's why, like if you don't read every little details that the game have for you, you're gonna miss out. A lot of people don't understand, but you always have to ask, ask whoever know. There's people like me out there, but they're not gonna show you because they're afraid that you're gonna kill them. They're afraid that you're gonna turn their backs on them and kill them. Trust me, I don't care. This is just a game for me, man. Like I already know 100% in the game. So how are you gonna kill somebody who know 100% in the game? Even though you spend more money than me, you think I'm like stupid enough to lose to you? No, no, they're not gonna beat me in my kingdom. Not gonna beat me. I'm not showing everybody this for them to kill me. So in the very beginning, yes, because I use my time frame because I know when they push out 50% event, I know that when they push out party events, I know all the events was coming. Okay. So this is how I actually jump up in my statistic, how I jump up. When people pay attention to my castle in the very beginning, I move up from a castle level 35 to a 40 with the first 50% event. I move up from a 40 to a 45 with the second 50% event. Okay. And 50% event comes, there you go. You got construction. You got the blessing of the builder's blessing. You have to understand the game. If you don't understand the game, you just upgrade and get what? Every time you upgrade, you want something back. Like, hey, I did something nice for myself. Hey, I did the research like you asked me to. Boom, I'm getting something back. 50% event, you get coins. Pirate events, you get keys. And you get healing speeds. Sometimes you have to sacrifice in Pirate's event just to get healing speed because you do need it. That's why, the other events versus another kingdom, you do need those speeds, those healing speeds. But that's how I grow, guys. That's how I grow. If you look at my statistic, not gonna BS with you guys. You look at my statistic. You telling me that a person that spent $5,000 in the game? I didn't spend $5,000 yet. I spent like 4,600. Tell me if he have the same statistic as me, spending that much. But remember, and a lot of my money went to troop training. Okay, I think troop training is BS, but a lot of my money went to troop training. I think I spent like more than $1,200 in troop training. So you take the $1,200 out from like 4,600. How many is that? That's $3,000. In $3,000, can you get the same statistic as me? No, you can't. Because I know you can't. I couldn't do it before. I'm not gonna do it now. You know what I mean? Like I learned from my mistake. This is how I got up to here with 3 grand. Everything you see here, it's all $3,000. Okay? No BS, no nothing. This is 3,000. 3,000 bucks. The rest is all like troop training. You see? And you could compare my channel, compare everybody else's channel, to see who speak the truth. Or who actually even try to teach you guys in something. Alright? And if I use Margaret and I've used Giselle, I'm gonna lose 4% in my distant damage. 4%. It's really good though. You can lose the 4% because I gain another 10% here of distant damage received. You see? Do other people tell you that? No. You have to figure out yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all live here as a kingdom. We should help each other out. But always have a backup plan for yourself. And if you know everything, it's good to help people. Sometimes it's good to be mean to people. I mean, not your alliance member, unless they act crazy, but like different alliance, like think they know everything. You're gonna park 50 main castle there and not do nothing. No, you have to go. You got to go. You know. And then I decided I'm not gonna attack them. I'm not gonna attack them. Trust me. When we don't ever win the crown, they're gonna start fighting each other. They'll blame each other. It's not gonna be my fault. Why? You're not playing my castle. You can't beat me. You know, like this is why wall guards is something that you should get rid of. Those wall guards that you have, because if I send wall guards, remember the amount of castle in this kingdom can actually kill me. They can zero me, but I have plans. I can't lose in this kingdom. The reason why I can't lose, I'll show you guys something. This is why I can't lose. Now, let's go to my hospital. Remember, you always have to have a backup plan for yourself. Let's go to your hospital. Go to heals. Look at my heal. Heal your troops. I'm at 819,000. All right, 819,000. And then when you look at your what you call it, your sanctuary is always 5 times the amount, right? Is it 5 times the amount? Yeah, 5 times the amount. So that's like 4 million, right? Let's go here. Look at this. Over 4 million troops can be in here, right, guys? 4 million troops. The amount of holy water that I have is a lot. It's a lot. And the resource I have, it's a lot. You know, and how much troops that I have right now? 3.6 million. Can somebody actually like destroy me when I don't shield? No, they can't destroy me. It's gonna take a lot of people. Even you making my castle, if your stats is nowhere near my castle, I don't have the BS wall here, guys. Look at this. Look who's in my wall. That's in my wall. Okay. Like I say, if you don't understand the game 100%, you will still have your wall guys in here. This is my wall. So it's not going to be easy to kill me. You have to sacrifice a lot of troops, even though I have only 3.6 million. You're going to sacrifice a lot of troops. And that's the thing here. Like, if you remember, if you guys watch like somebody getting zero out, look what kind of wall guards they have in there. Okay? This is playing defense. You always have to find your way out. Always have to secure your own castle. All right? If somebody start acting crazy, hey man, let's go make a rally him. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You think I'll lose all my troops and not get it back? I'll get it back. Because I can hold up to like 5 million troops. I can get it back. This is why, you always gotta have your plan B. That's your plan B. So guys, I'm gonna have to say goodnight, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. No, man, this has been a drag. This has been long. This video just kept on going, but I'll see you guys in my next video. I want to explain this 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 wall guard to lethal, or hopefully he's watching the live stream. He sees it, but that's the reason why the wall guard is not that good unless you star them up. The two best wall guards you must star them up, or else they're crappy. Get rid of them. You got to max them out level 10, and you got to star them up because that's what give you like these extra damage. The same thing like your guards right now. If you don't activate their talent, one of the guards I always say the troops have to be in the march out of the castle, out of your estate to get extra plus 6%, right? So they have to leave your castle for extra 6%. And the other one would tell you that it'll give you 2,000 more extra health. You know, they works good together. But you can also lead the other a different guard that actually have troop damage as well. You can also do that. Um, but yeah, you just have to like to decide which one is better for you, and make sure your talent is on and everything like that. And yeah, but those wall guards is crappy. Just remember it takes you thousands of dollars to get it. Because I tried it before. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth for you to go to Fort Musketeer and try to get Wagner. You know how many times you're losing out and everything else at Fort Musketeer. You try to get Mister Wagner to level 5, level 6. Yeah, that's a dream, guys. Don't sit in Fort Musketeer. You think you're gonna get Mister Wagner? Now, how many times you gotta visit Fort Musketeer to get actual 10 Mister Wagner each month? No, don't do it. It's just a waste, guys. So I just want you guys to know that, all right? So I